Well, hello everybody, Smithy here and welcome back to another Minecraft Star Wars episode. And if you remember last time we were building the Starfighter, the Y-Wing Starfighter, BTL Y-Wing Starfighter, which is behind me. So what we aim to do this episode is we're going to finish it off. We've got the rear engine to finish off over there, which I've half done in between. And I've got then the cockpit, which is going to be almost a complete rebuild there to get it looking like what we want and the size we want. So let's get straight back into it really, because the idea is before the end of this episode I really want to put a couple of these into our Hoth base, and I also want it to be able to be released on planetminecraft.com as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this engine here to match that one. You can see I've already started getting the right size and stuff. I just need to finish it off and get it exactly right on both sides. Once I've done that engine and I'm happy with the back end of the ship, we will progress to the cockpit. So I will come back once I sort of start doing the cockpit. Well, here we go. The engines are done and I've started on the cockpit, but I wanted to show you what I had to do because I had to reposition it. But you can now see that I've also done a bit more, but I'll show you about that. So the engines are now equal exactly on both sides. We've got the same makeup, and so they're okay. I have reconfigured the front end. As you will see, Gold Leader, if you've seen pictures of Gold Leader or the different versions of Gold Leader, it has the white nose cone, the yellow, orange markings, and then directly behind it are the sort of bluey grey. So what I've done is on both sides I've put that in. Now some have got it the bluey grey wider and some have got it narrower, so I've decided to go for the narrow one because I think it looks good on this particular model. Now regarding the cockpit, I'd had the original design had the centerpiece here, literally probably 2 blocks, but I've gone for 1 block too long. So just to show you what I've done is literally replaced that with white all the way across. That's got to just get taken out of there, and then we've started shaping it up as it should be. Now I can't remember whether I've done that. There we go, that's that. So that's exact. Oh no, all the way up to there. Like so that's pretty good. So that's got the better shape, literally. There you go, see, so that's got a far better shape, shorter section in between, so I'm quite happy about that. So I just need to redo that one as well, exactly like it was, which I think I got exactly to there. Yeah, there we go. So just to get the markings and take one of those bits out there. Now interesting enough, what it means is also it could be a little bit wider. I might have to go one more. I'll see how it looks like once I get the initial shape up. I'm literally now just working on the initial shape of the cockpit as it is. So I'm trying to get it identical, although if you look at the side view of this, it is higher on top with the windows which come to there, so I'm going to have to raise all that up, than it is at the bottom. Also, even though that's sort of showing a ridge, that's the wrong type, it's only got a ridge to there, so I'm gonna have to, I'll have a play around with that. I might just keep that as is because it looks pretty cool. So I can't go the bottom of that's literally the lowest place compared with this, and if I go at the front, yeah, that's better. But I think I'm going to keep it like that. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to work the back to be exactly the same. So if I need to do that, let's just take that out like that. Yeah, that's sort of it. And then I'm going to come back. This should be actually slightly wider than this section here, so we might have it. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to do the basic shape of the cockpit when I'm particularly happy, and then I shall come back. But I'm very happy with the model. Just to say the least, it is starting to look like the proper thing now. So do a bit more work and then shall come back. Right, okay, what do I say? How long has this taken? The cockpit alone has taken around about, it's over an hour and a half long, but I just want to show you in night time because I wanted to make sure it was lit up, and so the only way to do that was light the cockpit up, and it's quite a fair sized cockpit. Also where R2D2 is it R2D2? Anyway, the R5 is it? The red one? It also has a blue one. And put some lighting here. In fact, what I need to do, is put a bit of light in the back, but the lighting's on the engines. I want to show up the engines more than anything else. So that's what it looks like at night. So let's just go time set day. Now let's just see it from the side angle. So just about got it. It's been so hard. It's one of the hardest things I've done on ships. I've tried different combinations. I've tried doing a white roof. The actual real one is like a sandy blue, but the blue carpet's rubbish. So in the end, when I put, I'll show you now actually, have I got a carpet there? Make sure I've got a carpet. Yeah. So if I just change this, what happened was I tried this and it just looks naff because the roof is paper thin, if you see the model. So in the end I had to use the grey carpet to get it right, and then on the other problem I had was trying to get the size right. I have made it bigger now because it matches most. Ooh, I just worked out. Perhaps I could, for the guns, I haven't tried. Let's just try that. I've used string to keep the roof on over here because if you look through the cockpit, you can see it whole, but how does the carpet stay on? Use best way to do that is use, ooh, I wonder if I can, let's just try this up front. Now you've got to watch out because I've used hoppers here. Oh, in fact, that might be slightly better than the... it's a pity we haven't got... Yeah, we're going to use that. That's probably better. See, I keep trying different things. The guns on top are quite interesting as well in terms of... So, let's have a look at this. It does look like... It is. I have got the perspective right. It does look like a Y-Wing. It's just a pity that the cockpit is good, but it's the best I can do. And I've got the other problem was doing the colouring. In that you have to try and keep the orange, but on the original model the orange goes down single block. In the end I use stairs here to make it look more impressive as well. In fact, just thinking, yeah, and then it slopes down here, which is really hard to do because I kept trying to do this. And that looked naff as well. It probably looks a bit better than it did without that. So probably that's probably better. But it just it's been really hard. So let me just see if this. We'll see the difference between these. Let's just try this. Without breaking anything, of course. I suppose. What would be really cool is if I had some... That's better than the wire into... I think it's better than the wire. I think it just looks better. It's just one of those things. It's really, we haven't got much choice to put guns on. It actually looks better, doesn't it? It does look better. In terms of the aesthetics of the stone and everything, I think that's roughly it. Now, one thing I did do is it's too low on the ground, so I can't put the legs in the moment. And because I've borrowed it, it's got this weird thing here. It's alive, so whoever it was had put this like head in there. It's really funny, but I'll get rid of that in a minute. Anyway, I can get rid of that quite easily. Get rid of the entity as such. So probably now I'm gonna have to get rid of that as well. And that's probably better. Yeah, that looks more like it. That looks slightly better than the metal. As the guns on top. I'd love to have some like quartz walls. That'd be really cool as well. So I think we've got it now. I've spent a lot of time on this model. Most of it I'm really happy about. There's a few things I'm not, but there's limitations. And what might be really good now is because I'm playing Revenge of the Sea Team, is to actually take one of these models, put it into Revenge of the Sea Team and use the new blocks and make it really like a spaceship using the Matter Overdrive mod and all that stuff. But yeah, it's the right size. It'll go into the map. What I have to do now is cut and paste it. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'm going to use MC Edit. I'm going to get rid of that one over there because that was just a model that I put in, of course. So I'm going to do that, and then I shall come back once I've cut it out, and we'll now place these, and it is the right size, we'll place these into our Hoth map, which I promised to do for this episode, and we've got enough time to do so, so it should be looking pretty cool. Got to put some of these in as well into the big hangar. So once I've sorted out MC Edit, I shall come back, and you better download this very shortly as well. This whole map here, this one, you better download this as like my schematics map. So that should be really cool. Right, and we're back once I've sorted that few things out. So here we are. I've taken out the old Y-Wings, and I have raised this one off the ground precisely because we need to put in the undercarriage. If you remember rightly, I've just put this in before, just test it out. I lifted it about 6 blocks, which is way too small. I thought I can't move around with that, I can't show you. So here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm putting on the underbellies of the engines exactly as they should be. Now what I did is made the first mistake, because I was under here, was that I didn't put a whole block on, but it doesn't matter because I can just do this and it creates a whole block, so that's easy peasy. What I want to do as well is put a bit of light, you know, like we had the light on the top. I just want to put a bit of light underneath. I just need to remap that exactly like that. I just need to literally get this done so it's exactly the same both sides. But what I didn't do is put the orange in, which is a bit daft, wasn't it? So I didn't put that in, and if I'm right, we had the flat. That one next, I don't need that anymore. I just put that in. Oh, no, that's that one. How did I do the orange there? Ah, I took that out and put the metal. That's what I did. So it's just recreating both engines. That's the other type of block as well. Don't need that. So it's just recreating the engines underneath, which is a bit of a slow thing, but look, we got it. I'll just get rid of that. Keep that. Oh no, that's why it looked a bit funny. Didn't put the orange in there. That's why it looked funny there. There we go. So that's that side. Just want to make sure it matches up, and aha, look, I didn't put those blocks in there. So it's just about making it look like the same on both sides. It's looking good. I'm much happier with it now. I had a bit of trouble with the cockpit, but it's the best I can do with these blocks. So everybody can recognise it immediately as a Y-Wing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off the engines, and then I'm going to start putting the feet in, because in fact what I'm going to do is I will create two. One will be a flying one, and one will be one that puts and lands on the ground, just like I've done with the other models. So I'll reproduce this. Once I've done the engines, I'll reproduce it, and then we'll put the feet on the bottom to have a landed version. So we've got our two Y-Wings here. Let me go and show you what I've done. I've put some new undercarriage on. These are both identical flying versions, because I'm just about to make this one a landed version. Yes, I'm not going to do it on the ground yet, but I've had to put in quite a bit of an undercarriage. When I looked at the schematic, it's had quite a bit of an undercarriage at an angle. It's quite interesting, the schematics you look at. There's different versions of it. I mean, I'm looking at the basic gold leader one. And so now I've got to put the actual feet on this to make it look like it's landed. Now the feet, interestingly enough, is going to be fun, because literally the front foot is way longer than the ones in the engine bay. So the engine bay, literally the feet will come out here. So interestingly enough, I worked out if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, there. So 1, 2, 3 to there. That's the fourth one. And then what I'm going to do is literally, it's going to pretend that it's actually open. So literally that has to go like that. And what I'm going to do is put that there. Oh no, yeah, that's all right. I didn't want that. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in. Now the best course of action really, I know what I could do. I could actually use that one. That's going to be pretty good because not much else I can do. So let's just put that in, because this gives us quite a little, gives us quite strong, actually that looks like the drawing, because if I just literally put that in there, it's not going to work. But yeah, I might just have to do this. Might have to just go 2 down, because they're very short stubby wheels, not wheels, they're sort of sleds, and the one at the front's going to be way bigger. So this is probably the best way of doing it, like so. In fact, that's funny enough, on the plans that is about right. That is really interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look like, it's not going to look right like that. So what we're going to do is bring this out like so, and there we go. So that is going to be the feet. I could actually probably think a bit better about this. What's that look like? In fact, that actually looks way better. There we go. So it looks like it's got proper skids on. And the only thing is I can't do, that actually goes right up to there, is I think I'm going to have to use another one of these. Yeah, I have to do that. That is going to be about right. Right, I'm going to do the other one, and then I shall... That is about right. That's about the right size and weight. What I'm going to do is I'll do the front one as well, which is slightly angular, and then we're done. We're ready to go and put these beasts into our map, which is what I promised to do before the end of this episode. So that's what I'm going to do. I say when I do the download, you better download the map. The schematics, I will give you schematics to both flying and landed, and then this schematic will be updated here as well. So we'll be back next time we're back. We're going to be back on my map. Well, before I go, it's just gone dark, and I just want to show you how they're now lit up. Also, what I did is when I put the feet in underneath, I decided that I would put a light up inside underneath there, again to light it up, so when it's in the base it will still look pretty good. Also, I have added the undercarriage bit here. This is actually part of the design, which I just need to do that like that. It's quite interesting really, because there are almost some stuff under here. So what I'm going to do is just put that like that really, and put it like that, so it sort of makes it a bit of a structure underneath. And if you look at the model, actually I could do that. That would be good. Yes, just to put a bit more feature on it, and then that will go to there, so it sort of makes it a bit more interesting. There we go. That's all right now. That's literally, because that bit that sticks out here should be the same level as that underneath. It's sort of got bits of metal and stuff. You can't actually see that until you look at the side of it. So there we go. I must now reproduce that, of course, on this particular model over here, which I've just changed, and then we shall be ready for the base. Well, welcome into WorldEdit, and I want to show you this because I can show you a couple of things I've done. One thing about my base is this hangar is way too small, because on the original plans it held 4 of these plus loads of Y-Wings plus loads of X-Wings, which went out the hangar over there. So come and have a look at this. I've put some Y-Wings in. You better sit. We'll go into the world in a minute and show you where I put them, but the Y-Wings are here, and they might appear to be big, but they're not that big. Just look big because they're sitting on the side, so they're not that big compared to if I come out now and go back into here, and then you'll be able to see the plans of how this base is put together. You'll be able to see the X-Wings over here, which are, they are comparable as you saw on the map. And what I haven't done yet is done the control room That's the, yeah, there you go, that's the Tauntaun area. The control room is over there, which is something we need to do. Here comes the Millennium Falcon, of course, which is there. Here's all the X-Wings, both levels, and there's the A-Wings over there, so this shows a difference in size. One thing I want to show you though is the what we're going to do is show you the ion cannon, which looks really cool in this mode. Right, so let's sneak through here and show you this and show you the exploded view. It's well cool. Let me just come here. Look at this. Literally as per the ion cannon from the plans, it actually looks like that. Although the it doesn't go as far down as such, but you can see what it looks like. You can see it building there, and you can see the other bit of the ion cannon up here with all the extra bits. So it does look cool in MC Edit, as you can see. So I wanted to show you that. Right, so now we'll head back to and go back into Minecraft to show you what it looks like in the particular area. That's what we do. Oh yeah, I like this bit over here. Oh, we spent so many hours building this base. Right, let's go back. So here we go, everybody. What I didn't say is I had re-imported my GR75 into here. That's the old one, which is going to go at some point. It'll be another episode. But what I haven't done yet with this is light it up, as I'm going to do. So that will be another episode. I want to leave it in here and light it up in here, I decided, rather than take it outside. It'd be cool if we had it outside, but I want to do some light into it so it shows off, and I might actually change that, and then I can replace that one over there. Also, I've made it sort of stick out a bit more because we can't put more than 2 in this particular hangar. I'm going to stick it out. There is a way of doing it, which is literally making the hangar go 2 that way. I could actually copy and paste and go that way. We might actually do that. So let's have a look at the Y-Wings in situ over here. We have put the Y-Wing here. It does look quite high. I might, you know, just look quite high, but they are quite big compared to the X-Wings. I'm going to have to bring a couple of X-Wings in here as well, which should be really cool. Can't wait to do that. So that'll be next episode to do that. So there you go. That's what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I've managed to get 2 Y-Wings in there. Yeah, so it'd be good when I put the X-Wings in with them as well. So that's what we're going to do. That's the end of this episode as we go from now on. I hope you enjoyed it. We have built the Y-Wing, and they will be available to download in the link provided on my planetminecraft.com pages. So that'd be really cool. Hope you enjoy those. Hope you enjoy using them. Please, if you use them in any videos or use them in any worlds, please give me credit, because it did take about 4 hours, well, about 4.5 to 5 hours work from start to finish to get it all right. So it'd be much appreciated if you do that. So that's brilliant. Right, see you all next time. Thank you much again. Please like, please sub, and please share this video. Show the other people who like Star Wars. Thank you, and bye bye.